What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Qasim, and today I'd like to talk about a product I really love. That's the Nest Doorbell. It's been a part of my home for 2 years now, and it's done an exceptional job. So I want to give you guys a few reasons as to why you should consider adding this doorbell to your home as well. Let's first start with the design because it's something I totally love. It's very clean, it's very simple. Up top, you've got the camera. In the middle, you've got the Nest branding. And then down below, you've got the actual button for the doorbell. Now, when you go to press the button on the doorbell, there is a light around it that illuminates. It also illuminates as soon as somebody approaches your front door. Now, let's talk about the camera because I believe this is the most important part. It's really important to get a good view of who's at the front door in good quality. There's actually a setting inside of the Nest app that you can customize to allow your doorbell to use a certain amount of bandwidth. I've got mine set to the middle point and it works exceptionally well. Now, another great thing about the camera is that you've got HDR built right in, which is high dynamic range. What this does is it allows the camera to not only get a good clean view of your front porch, but the background as well. You can see all the grass in my lawn, you can see the cars in the driveway, you can also see cars that are passing by on the road as well. Another interesting thing about the camera is that Google chose to go with a 4:3 shooting aspect ratio. So what this does is that the camera's ratio sits taller instead of wider. So when somebody does arrive at the front door, you'll be able to get a full body view of the person. Inside the camera, you've also got night vision, which works just as well as daytime. Everything is clear. If somebody approaches the door, you'll be able to clearly see their face, clearly see who they are. So that's not an issue here. Now, when somebody does arrive at your front door, you'll instantly get a notification from the app on your phone. From there, you can just open it up, and this will allow you to see who's at the front door. And then you can also press the mic icon and talk to them if you're not able to get to the door. And you've also got preset options that you can just play when somebody's at the door to let them know that you're not available right now. Now, the audio quality on the doorbell isn't the best, but it is sufficient enough. Like in the time that I've used it, whenever somebody's been at the door and I've used the voice feature to talk to them, I've never had a problem actually speaking and them hearing me or me hearing them. So it really isn't an issue, but I do wish that it was a little bit clearer. All right, so this is a sound test of the doorbell. So I'm actually pretty far. I'm at the end of the porch here on the front door. But usually what happens is as somebody approaches the door, and if you do begin to talk to them from the camera, then what happens is they'll usually come close like this. So this is the audio quality that you would probably be hearing. I'll replay this for you all during the video and you'll get an idea as to what it sounds like when somebody is talking to you from the camera. Another great feature about the doorbell is quiet time. So this is basically a do not disturb function for your doorbell. Now, from within the app, you can actually adjust this to run for up to 3 hours. Every now and then my sister comes to town and she's got little ones that take a nap during the day. So it's really nice to be able to turn on quiet time and know that a ringing doorbell won't wake up any little kid in your house. Next, let's talk about Nest Aware, which is a subscription-based service from Google, which allows you to get additional features out of the doorbell. Now, there's 2 pricing plans for this. The lower tier is $6 a month or $60 annually, which will allow you to get 30 days of events recording. The other one is at $12 a month or $120 annually, which will allow you to get up to 60 days of events recording and 10 days of 24/7 recording. Now, before I get into the features that you get with Nest Aware, I want to just tell you guys that when somebody approaches the doorbell and you don't have a Nest Aware subscription, it'll just take a picture of that person and that's all. With the Nest Aware subscription, as soon as the doorbell detects any kind of motion at the front door or even in the distance, it begins to record this as an event until the motion stops. This is something that you can access from the app. You can just scroll through your timeline of the day or night and see any kind of events that took place. You can also go to the Nest.com website and also access any of the events that happened while you were or weren't away. With Nest Aware, the doorbell is also able to recognize when packages have been dropped off. We all use Amazon.com for shopping, so it's nice to know when a package has been dropped off because you'll be notified via the app right on your phone. With Nest Aware, you also get facial recognition. So this is really cool because once you sign up, as the doorbell starts noticing new faces, it'll ask you, are you familiar with this face? So any family members or friends or anybody that you know, you can begin to name them and save them. So in the future, you'll be notified of that person's name instead of it just saying a person was at the front door. With Nest Aware, you can also set up devices such as a Nest Mini or any other type of Google Nest speakers that you may have to detect for sounds such as smoke alarms or even glass breaking. What this does is this allows you to get a notification right from Google Home that glass breaking has been detected or a smoke alarm has been detected. And right from the app, you'll have the option to call 911 if indeed it is an emergency. So if it's just a false alarm, you can simply dismiss it. It's not that the app is just going to call 911 right away for you. So when it comes to the plans, I actually went with the lower tier at $6 a month. I think 30 days of events recording is good enough for me. I can go in through the timeline, see what happened while I was at home or even when I was away. You can also share the clips, you can also save them. So if indeed you did have some kind of emergency or somebody trying to break in, then you can actually save this footage, report it to police, and so on. The Nest Aware subscription is even more valuable if you plan on adding additional cameras to your home. There's a bunch of outdoor and indoor cameras available for the Nest home system. So if you add these in, then let's say you put one at the back of your house, at the sides. So then one subscription is working to record events and what's going on around your home for all the cameras inside your home. So that's really a plus. Your $6 or $12 a month can really go a long way. I myself do plan on adding additional cameras, but for now I've just got the front one at the doorbell. Now normally when I do a video like this, I always like to show the setup because I know these things can be a little bit complicated, but the setup for the Nest doorbell is so easy. The app guides you through the whole process. In fact, it's been so easy that I've helped so many friends and family actually set up the doorbell myself. But if you guys do have any questions, do just comment down below. I'll be more than willing to help you all. Also, if you guys are using Amazon Alexa, then this can actually be set up as a camera. So it will work with devices like the Echo Show. So you can just have Alexa show you the front door. So if you're worried whether this doorbell is going to work with Amazon Alexa or not, it does. So do not worry about that. Adding the Nest Hello Video doorbell to your home really adds a layer of protection to your overall home security. I've noticed that as soon as somebody comes to the front door, they quickly glance over at the doorbell. They notice that light. They become aware of the fact that they're on camera. Being able to check on the activity at your front door from anywhere in the world through the app is a huge plus. Pair this up with a Nest Mini device or a Google Home device, and you can add voice controls and be able to check on what's going on at your front door. Google is often offering a free Nest Mini device with the purchase of a Nest Aware subscription plan. If you guys decide on buying the doorbell, do consider bundling it up with some of the other Nest devices, as they've got discounts on bundles available at the online Google store. When I originally got mine, I bought it with the thermostat and door lock, and for the 2 years that I've had these devices, they've done an awesome job. That is all for me today, guys. I really hope my insight and review can help you in deciding whether the doorbell is right for your home. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below again if you have any questions of setup. I'll be more than willing to help, or if there's anything that you'd like to say, and make sure you subscribe to the channel for more videos. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all in the next video.